the most significant thing about the end of all the letters to the 7 churches is this one thing. Hear what the Spirit says to the church. That means that God is going to speak to each one something about every era, every church, every generation, every family, every society that you live in, every country. The wisdom of Brother Andrew is what I'm going to share with you today. And I want you to open your hearts to hear what I have to say, because this is real. It's real. Wake up and strengthen. What remains is about to die. He said, you must listen for yourself. For each one of these who are saved in these countries, they are aware that truly giving their lives and having a water baptism is certain death. As Brother Andrew came and stood over their baptism, he said this, listen to me. This is a very special day because you are going to do something with your faith that you will remember for the rest of your life. Christianity is not following a religion. It's not even being a fan. It's a follower. In a way, we will put ourselves and everything that belongs to us in the grave. Everything that belongs from the old life. At that moment, each man was examined to check his own heart when Brother Andrew told them that, and they had to really count the cost and take into account what was told them and really understand all the money that they came from had to be let go. The success had to be gone. Pride had to go. What does it mean when we say, Lord, I love you, show me more of yourself, I surrender to you, I want more from you? What does that mean and what does it require? Through Jesus himself, you have inherited the divine nature. Now it's up to you to build your Christian character on that foundation. But the key to this is to realize this is an act of your will. For those of us who've been through so much in our life, to say that I have a right to hang on to these wounds because this happened to me when I was a child. That is not getting in your grave. That is not leaving your past behind. That is carrying everything with you that you need to let go. Because all those things happened in your life. They do not define who your new life is. They just make you more able to comfort those with the comfort wherewith you have been comforted. That's it. It's not a call to comfort ourselves and wear a badge of honor saying, I deserve this because I went through all this, and nonetheless self-pity. So the challenge for us as believers is not merely from an outside enemy. It's not an outside enemy. It's not governmental foolishness. It's not regulations of a vaccine or a mask. It's not our rights being taken away or being persecuted. No, the real challenge begins in our heart. Do we understand that when we stand out representing Jesus, we will be hated? Or do we try to conform and hide and be like the rest of the world so much that our salt has gone undetected, our light has gone out? They're worldly. Repent. The Muslim background believers have forsaken everything to live for Jesus, and they're willing to die for him. But the question for us is, we live in America and we have everything we need. We may not be forced to die for Jesus here, but are we willing to live for him?